trade, punk rock, street trash, Wastelands. And here are your hosts, long-time partners in slime, Adam Obscene and Mark.
Hello, listeners and listeners. This is Wastelands. Hello, Mark.
Hello, Adam Obscene. Hello, listeners.
So we are into this little episode. It's going to be a really quick and nasty episode. And when I say nasty, I mean nasty. Mark, you've been diving deep into the free streaming platform Tubi. We are not being paid to talk about this, but we are totally going to talk about the depths of depravity that you've exposed yourself in the last week. This wasn't going to be a show, but just listening to your explanations of some of the stuff that you were watching, I stopped you there and then. I said, shit, let's quickly do a show. So this is going to be the Mrs. and Mrs. of Tubi.
Absolutely. Listeners, I'm in Melbourne, as you know, and I'm still in the stage 4 lockdown, and I have watched every single clip on YouTube. I've watched every single Netflix show, and I've gone over
You've finished Netflix and YouTube.
I've finished everything. I've finished the internet, and I got through, and so I've gone to Tubi, and I have a less high tolerance than you, my friend Adam, for when it comes to the absolute schlock that's on Tubi. And man, oh man, I found some hawkers this week. So, I'm at home. It's like 8 weeks in lockdown, and I'm on Tubi. I'm trying to find some good shit. And this week I happened to get right through, because it was actually great, from Asylum that we talked about. Zombie Apocalypse, which was a 2011 release, and it had now he was in Pulp Fiction, the gangster, in Pulp Fiction.
The big fella.
Yeah, the really big guy in Pulp Fiction.
I think he was also in Piranha 3D as well.
Oh, really? Hey, he's also in Day of the Dead, Dawn of the Dead, one of the later remakes.
Yeah.
The one where they're in the shopping centre.
He's a bit of a go-to. And well, what you keep on talking, and I'll scroll the internet and find out what his name is.
Sure, is it Ving Rhames? No, Gary Weeks maybe. Anyway, I'm sorry, listeners, I'm digressing. I found Zombie Apocalypse 2011, and it's an hour, 27 minutes long. I actually managed to get through that. I felt like, as I was watching it, I was just thinking to myself, this is what every zombie movie pre The Walking Dead looked like. Like, if you're a fan of the zombie genre, you had to suck up a whole lot of B grade. And then The Walking Dead came along and took it to another level. So, I think it's hard to go back to the B grade after The Walking Dead, and Fear the Walking Dead. I like that too. But Zombie Apocalypse by The Asylum was very, very decent. A couple that I couldn't make it through.
It was
holy smokes
as well.
The Zombinator. I couldn't get through that one.
Oh, that's horrible. Yeah.
It's a shocker, guys. But I absolutely implore you, listeners, to download the Tubi app. You don't have to create an account, and have a look at some of these. Hell Comes to Frogtown.
Oh, that's amazing, with Roddy Piper.
It's really good.
That is one of my all-time favorite movies. Like that is. That movie is worth an episode in itself, dude. It is unreal.
Yeah, maybe we'll save that. But it had Roddy Piper in it.
I won't hear anything wrong. I won't hear any foul words around Roddy Piper in that movie.
Hey, I got all the way through that one. Another one that was hilarious, listeners, I implore you to look at Rectuma, RECTUMA. It is one of the worst movies I've ever seen. And it's about a guy and his wife who go to Mexico for a holiday, and the guy gets bitten on the butt cheek by like a weird Mexican insect, and he gets back to Los Angeles and his ass grows like a mutant, like almost like an ass version, a paper mache ass version of Godzilla. And they actually get a Japanese scientist into LA to help, and he's like, I've seen Godzilla, I've seen Mothra, but I've never seen a 20-foot ass before, and I couldn't really get through it, guys. And the 20-foot ass or 200-foot ass, whatever they say it is, it honestly was like they put two balloons together and paper mached a bum over those. It was hilarious.
Is it a Mexican? Is it a Mexican butt humping frog?
Yes, it says on there that it's a Mexican humping frog, but you never see it. It's like it stings him on the bum when he's like sunbaking on the beach, but you never see the frog.
Why is it a butt humping frog?
I don't know, but it humped his butt. It's hilarious. Okay, the blurb is an American man infected by a Mexican butt-humping frog returns to Los Angeles where his rear end grows to 20 feet and frames him for murders. It's directed by Mark Pirro. I don't know who that is, but wow, oh wow. That's a really good one to watch, listeners. Another one I attempted was Weed Wolf. It's about a werewolf that develops a taste for stoners. So there you go.
The sheriff department of a small town, Normal, Texas, enlists the help of an oddball resident to defeat a buzzkill werewolf who likes to eat stoners.
That's it, man. Listeners, have a look. It's called Weed Wolf. I don't know.
That was in the recommended watching after you watch Rectimus.
Yeah, it'll come up next. Oh God, people. Necropolis with another shocker. I think I got about 30 seconds into that. Don't watch that one. Holy smokes.
Doesn't even worth a synopsis read.
So funny, man. And I found Monster Dog on there. Adam and Lossner's Monster Dog, the Alice Cooper schlocker that we reviewed and did an ep on, geez, quite a few episodes ago. It's on there. So you can download Tubi and just search Monster Dog, and it's an Alice Cooper mid-80s shocker. It's a beauty.
There's actually a lot on Tubi that we have spoken about. I think the original Wes Craven's The Hills Have Eyes is on there.
It's Wes Craven. Yeah, that's on there too.
There's a bunch. There is a bunch on there. Like there's a lot of post-apocalyptic stuff too. There's
Yeah.
But that's great, Mark. I think we'll revisit this. I think as the time goes on and your need for entertainment increases tenfold, I really find it hilarious that you're putting yourself through. Because normally it's me that puts you through this, but you're putting it through yourself, so it's great. You've only got yourself to blame.
Yeah, I'm desperate, Adam. I'm desperate, listeners. Hey, I'm going to put the shout out, listeners. If you're in Melbourne or not, like recommend some movies to me, or some books or whatever, something that you think would get me, who's climbing the walls here in Melbourne, who would give me something to do. And if you are in Melbourne, what have you been doing, or what have you been watching to entertain yourself and keep yourself amused and humoured while you've been in lockdown? I'd like to know. Hit us up online.
So it is Vin Rames who was the actor in Zombie Apocalypse. And look, I would like that. One thing I want to say is about Zombie Apocalypse is because Asylum did it, and it was the prelude to Z Nation and Black Summer. So this is there is a lot of Asylum zombie flicks, and I feel like that they've cut their teeth on those sort of schlockers to sort of get their vibe. To get their vibe, and I think it really comes out like with Black Summer. It's like it's got elements of Zombie Apocalypse in it. You can sort of see a bit like the types of the running zombies and the insane goriness and stuff. But look, that's go deep with that. I reckon, peeps. I reckon if you get a chance to look through the Asylum back catalogue of zombies, there's a bunch of them. I know they've even got one. I can't remember its name. I really should remember, but it's got Danny Trejo in it. But he's in it for like a second. He's like,
that's on Tubi as well.
Yeah, so it's like he's in there, and it's like they basically paid his appearance fee just so that they could have him on the cover of the movie.
Oh dear!
But he's literally like in it for like 3 seconds, but I find that in itself kind of great too.
Yeah. Here it is. It's called, I think it is anyway, Adam. This is Tales from the Crib, American Nightmares. That's got Danny Trejo in it.
That's one of them.
Okay.
It's not the one I'm thinking of, but I'm going to take a note of that because that one actually sounds really great too.
Yeah. That's on Tubi as well, listeners. Tales from the Crib, American Nightmares. Danny Trejo, and its blurb is: a malicious spirit becomes 2 millennial men's worst nightmare when he hacks into their computers, forcing them to watch horrific ends to evil deeds. Really? And that is Danny Trejo.
Wow, that's actually quite a in-depth sort of synopsis. I'll definitely give that. So Tales of the Crypt, so it's obviously a part of that.
Tales from the Crib.
Oh, of course, because it's a mockbuster.
CRIB, yeah.
See,
Tales from the Crib.
See, I just went down to the video shop to get Gremlins and came back with Munchies.
Absolutely. Mom, I didn't want Transmorphs.
I wanted Transformers, not Transmorphers. But it's Independence Day. Oh, wow. I'm sort of...
Munchies.
Yeah, it's amazing. Danny Trejo also is someone we should do an episode on because the sheer depth of his filmic capacity is just huge. Yeah. Like I'm just scrolling, and then I'm not even down to 2015 yet, and it's like
his IMDb is off the hook.
It's off the hook. And he's done
that's very cool.
And he's done a lot of stuff with a lot of oily walnuts.
Yeah. Shout out to Danny Trejo.
Hunter. That's it. I got it. Zombie Hunter is what he's that's another one. So anyway,
Zombie Hunter. Beautiful.
Check that one out. It's got a bunch of nobodies and Danny Trejo in it, and he's in it for about a second. All right, cool. Mark, that was great.
Thanks.
I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it a lot. I think
that was good.
I think it's sort of like I feel like the challenge now has been set that we need to find the worst film of all time on Tubi.
In
you
my
may have
opinion,
already won.
I have found it, but I can't remember what it's called. I'll get back to you. But yes, I have found what I consider for myself to be the world's worst movie. And it's been a long time since I've watched it, listeners. I've tried to blank it out, but I'll let you know. I'll get back to you.
Okay, cool. And I guess my postscript on it is this morning I had a bit of a dive through Tubi to look at Wu-Tang Kung Fu films. And there is a lot of samurai films and a lot of like Bruce exploitation. So Bruce exploitation films are basically, once Bruce Lee died, there was a bunch of Bruce Lee impersonators that did a whole heap of movies, and nearly every single one of them is on Tubi as well. But the one I watched this morning was Two Crippled Heroes, which was just awesome. It was a guy with no arms, comes together with a guy with no legs, and they sort of fight together to be this ultimate fighting force to fight warlords who are trying to kill a blind woman. It's hilarious.
Oh man, that sounds great.
And it's got a monkey.
You sent me the link to it, and honestly, man, I couldn't open it. Not at 8:45 in the morning.
It's just like, that's too heavy.
I need coffee first.
I think I said to you in the message, this is the perfect introduction to disabled kung fu films genre. Because there's a lot. There's like one arm boxer. There's like there's the crippled masters. There's heaps of them, and they're really good. And they sound like, oh, that's really inappropriate, dude. But it's actually great because the people that have the disability are actually the heroes in these films.
Yeah,
they are totally just owning it. Like it's really great. It's unreal.
Like convincingly kicking ass.
Really kicking ass. It's great.
That's cool.
And they're hilariously dubbed with really bad American accents.
Oh, I love that.
I love it. All right, listeners and losses, that's us for now. You can catch us on all the platforms. I just discovered, Marco, that you can get us on Google Play as well. I just saw that, which is pretty cool. So you just type in Wastelands Radio Show, you'll find us on everything. And you can email us at wastelandsradio@gmail.com, and you can go to the website at wastelands.com.au for all the episode notes and bits and pieces and listening straight from the source. But right now, my good friend, remember, Everybody should be kind and rewind. And is there anything else you would like to add?
It's good night from me.
And it's good night from him.